Soul hop. I'm writing that down.
There it is.
I've never heard of that before. Have you heard of that before? Did you like really make that up on your own?
I made it up on my own.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe soul hop to me?
So soul hop is like.
Wait, don't. The verses is about to start. Awesome. Welcome to Word of Mouth with Jade Davis, your hostess with the mostest, and
Cool Blue.
Cool Blue. How cool is this? All right, and he's going to be talking about, well, we're going to be talking about his latest project, talking about his YouTube series, talking about his artistry, and we're going to have some fun. So I have a surprise for you, though. I know. Surprise! So this is going to be your very own personal versus, right? So I was listening to how when you were talking with Christina, I call her Christina with a K, but she also has a podcast, A Conversation with Joe, right? And what I took from that was that, you know, especially during Corona and COVID, that you were able to have like an awakening with yourself, and that kind of like inspired this project. Yeah. So to me, that says that like the only person you're in competition with is yourself.
Agreed.
So this is a versus where you are going to be in competition with yourself. So.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Cool, right? You did that. He did that.
That's neat.
So I also am a gamer. Like I love to play games. So you're going to have 1 minute to answer this question. Very first question. Ready? All right. Dead or alive? You have 1 minute to give me your top 5 rappers. Let's grow.
All right. Pusha T, Fabulous, Kiss, Big, and Royce.
Let's grow. That was fast. That was done. You did that in like 30 seconds. Who was at the top? I don't even remember. Say it again. Can you say that again?
Pusha T.
Pusha T? So why Pusha T?
I was a huge Clips fan. I was a Neptunes fan. When that whole Star Trek movement came out, Khalees, Pusha, Malice, Pharrell, Neptune, NERD, I was Star Trekked out when I was young.
All the girls
In the bathroom. Indeed.
Do you see yourself, or maybe what I should really ask you is like, what type of an artist would you describe yourself as?
Soulful. I call it soul hop. Soul, a mixture of soul and hip hop.
Soul hop. I'm writing that down.
There it is.
I've never heard of that before. Have you heard of that before? Did you like really make that up on your own?
I made it up on my own.
Yeah? How would you describe soul hop to me?
So soul hop is like.
Wait, don't. The verses is about to start. We're gonna let his music describe it for itself. But before we play the first song, I just want to say, I kind of want to hear more about the background to this first song. So the first song is titled "Sorry." Yeah. To me, as a woman, as a black woman, I hear a black man apologizing in the first song. I'm definitely listening to the rest of this album. I just want to tell you that that's how it touched me, period.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
You don't hear that often. It's like a vulnerability that you allowed yourself to explore, and not only explore, but you shared it with the world. So can you give us some background to Sorry? Like, who are you apologizing to?
This entire project is an album to God. So I was apologizing to God for running away from lessons, running away from things that I have felt that I should have been doing in my early years, and things that I felt like I kind of reneged on. Me personally, like I said, the name of the album is, the name of the project is I've Been Running. So we all feel like there's things that we not physically run from, but just things that we run from in life. It's like certain responsibilities, certain promises you might have made to yourself early in life, certain things that, you know, like you wish you would have done, could have done. And then, like you said, once you go into your 30s, you start to see life at a different clip.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, Sorry was more or less was my personal apology to God, and I explained throughout the entire record why I'm apologizing, what I'm apologizing for, and what I got to come clean about before I get into the rest of the project.
Wow. All right. Let's hear Sorry. Y'all gonna vibe out with us while we listen to.
Running, opened up my heart, didn't hear you coming. Ready for these lessons, I've been skipping for a while. Dang, skipping for a while. Charged to the head, didn't want to smoke. Easy on my body, I ain't been through this before. But you knew that already. Damn, yeah, you knew that already. Yeah, let me start with this apology. I can understand if you was never to acknowledge me. Long overdue, I ain't wanna face the music. Take it to the grave and in the end I'll be a student. Learning at your feet, forever with the king. To be absent from the body and the pleasure that it brings. Made new in your image, the songs that I could sing. When they yell it to the world, but I gotta come clean.
That's all they get. That's all they get. That's all they get. That's all they get. That's it. Wow. So that's not even my favorite song. That's just one of my favorite songs. All right. So you've got your opening with the Sorry, and then you've got your closing with the letter, and you said you're apologizing all the way through. The name of the whole project is
I've Been Running. Yeah.
And then in the middle, you've got the song, what is it, Outrun?
Yeah.
So can you run that whole concept? Like, did you plan it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So like I was telling, like I told Christina, like I write start to finish. So it's like syllable status. So it's like I do the title of the project.
Okay.
I list the actual tracks itself, and I pretty much write to the content. Like I try to do it as much of a book like as possible. So it's like literally start to finish, just so I'm a person where I love staying on topic, and I pride myself on being able to stay on topic start to finish.
That is okay. Then to me that makes sense as to why it's an easy listen from beginning all the way to end. And honestly, the last song I listened to probably about 5-6 times, back to back to back to back to
really?
Back. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to compose myself before we get there because it was so revealing. It was so empowering.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And honestly, I give thanks to you. Real talk. Thank you for pouring your heart out there.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah. Let's grow. Okay. Dang. All right. Here we go. Next game. If you could label, or if you could give a description of like a CD cover. You know, back in the day when we were in the 90s, like Tony Braxton, when you open up the album, there's a cover. There's a cover. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a
the
description, a little bit. But how would you want the viewers to receive?
This project is a reflection of my thoughts to God, and hopefully it's taken as such. The project was literally for me, and if you just so happen to like it, then that was, like that's a plus.
Yeah.
And everything that comes out of it, hopefully he gets the glory. Boom, bam.
Ashe.
There it is.
Ashe. Let's grow. All right. Hopefully he gets the glory. We're going to move on to song 2, my second favorite song before we get to my favorite song on the project, and it is called Outrun. Yes?
Okay.
Outrun. Let's hear Outrun.
Run, blue, run. Never outrun them. Run, blue, run. You can never outrun them. God on my heels every day, but I'm gunning. Run, blue, run. You can never outrun them.
Hey.
Run, blue, run. You can never run, blue, run. You can never outrun them. God on my heels every day, but I'm gunning. Run, blue, run. You can never outrun them. Run, blue, run.
You can never
Run, blue, run. You can
All right, cut. That's all you get. That's it. You've got to listen to it on your own to hear the rest. And where can they listen to? You sent me something. What was that? Dat Piff?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Dat Piff before.
Really?
Yeah. That's
So,
how
like-
out of the loop I am.
So Dat Piff was a mixtape link back, so it's like back in like the early 2000s, like 2008, 2009, 2010, that's where a lot of rappers was posting like mixtapes and stuff like that. So like a lot of your Fabs, Meek Mills, whomever, they was posting their mixtapes on that website. So it's like you can go back there and back catalog a bunch of music.
Yeah?
Of course.
Well, I'm excited to listen to yours.
They have an app, by the way.
That's what I got. I think I have the app.
Okay,
yeah, on my phone. Yeah. Dat Piff. What do they type in?
You can type in I've been running, or you could type in Flojo, FLO''JO, or you could type in Cool Blue. Either one will pop up.
All right. Go get Dat Piff right now. Where else can they find you if not on Dat Piff?
SoundCloud.
Oh, SoundCloud.
So SoundCloud.com. It's the same as my IG, Charm City Blue. That's CharmCityBLU, no E.
CITY. All right. So I know that you don't do any of this by yourself. Ladies, he's taken. Okay. And the wonderful bride that he's taken with is here. She's in the background, but she's really helping out on a big grand scheme. And that is Lady Blue. How much of you all's relationship has inspired anything that you're writing in this project?
Not more or less on this particular project,
Okay.
but on she's mentioned in Midnight Music 2 and Midnight Music, but she's mentioned in all of my projects. But this one, I tried to more like she's mentioned a handful of times in the project, but I tried to more or less center this one around God. But in the overall grand scheme of things, like she pushes me, I push her. We if she has a project, 9 times out of 10 I'm with her. Like if she has a pageant or a show or a model gig, 9 times out of 10 I'm with her. Even if she has like a makeup client, I'll say 7 times out of 10 I'm with her if she has a makeup client. So
Precious.
try to uplift each other as much as possible.
You do. It shows. Black love is real. And they have a whole YouTube series. I told y'all we were going to talk about that. Called Blue Talk, right? I got a question. Can you tell us about Blue Talk and like how Blue Talk started?
Actually, Blue Talk started, so we used to drive up and down 95, going back and forth to model gigs and stuff like that. We would have these, and you having time on the road.
Yeah.
You have these lengthy conversations. You got nothing but time, so it's either the radio or talking. And we just sat back and said, we should put this in a conversation. And we kept saying, we should put this in a conversation. We should put this in a conversation. And then after a period of time, it was like, all right, cool, we're going to start doing it. And then we started doing it in our car. We was like, all right, cool, we'll start doing it in our car and see how it goes from there. So that just so happened how it played out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is season 2, the one that's playing now, right? Season 2. All right. So the last episode that I watched, you all were talking about the popular circle versus the winner's circle and like the difference between the two.
Right.
Where do you feel that you stand as an artist, as Cool Blue? Are you in the popular circle? Are you in the winner's circle?
It's a mixture of two, because it's like in my mind, I'm always mentally in a winner's circle.
Okay. Crown him. Okay.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm always mentally in a winner's circle. But it's like I feel as though world standards of what winning is, I'm not quite there just yet. Like, I mean, like monetary and things of that nature. But in my own sense, like finding out who I am, us building as a family, us building as a community, and just getting, my music out on different platforms. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm in a winner circle, but like to the point where I want to just, have, because I'm not necessarily looking for money just to be on like a rich scale. I want to have money to travel. I want to have money to move around as freely as I possibly can. So it's not necessarily a thing of like, oh, just having money to just go outside and like stand and like sit and like do the money phone and just like, like, and I don't knock any of that. Like I said, part of culture, part of who we are.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, like,
you got plans. You got goals.
My thing is I really just want to travel. So it's like, as long as I can songwrite and travel, I'm fine. All this other stuff, water under the bridge.
I love it. Travel. All right. So what are we talking about when we talking about traveling? Like,
Like what places I want to go?
Yeah, like the motherland. We talking
of course.
nationwide is on your side. Like, what we
Yeah, I'm about to
talking?
say like I want to. I mean, I want to touch as many places as I possibly can.
Yes.
Yeah, like we different cultures, different foods, different like I want to do I eventually want to shoot, like do photography, stuff
Yeah?
like that, and vlogging, travel vlogging, all of that. Yeah.
Oh well, shit! I got my camera over here. We can handle that before we get out of here.
There it is.
Let me find out. Are you a food? You're a foodie. Are you a foodie?
Of course.
Oh, I could have turned this conversation a whole nother way. All right, so real quick before I jump back into the verses, real off topic. But speaking of foodies, like, where's one of your favorite Black-owned restaurants in Baltimore City? Like, where do you like to eat in Baltimore City? Black-owned.
Besides Terra Cafe,
Plug.
Terra Cafe, that was actually our first date.
Yeah. Oh.
That was actually our first date. Yeah, I'm about to say like, and we got the fish.
I was just about to say, y'all got the fish, didn't you?
You know it. Poppy's Cuisine. So this was our first time. We went there for a Sunday brunch about 4 months ago?
What'd y'all eat?
Sorry to talk from the background.
No, I love it.
Tables were reserved, so
We had to sit at the bar, yeah.
Oh,
I'm about to
okay.
say. So we got there on a Sunday, but it was like all the tables were reserved, but it was a vibe. The DJ was there.
Yes.
Like, man.
Let's grow.
It was black.
Oh man.
Sometimes it's just good to be around your folks, just like when everybody kind of vibing and having a good time. It was like playoff time, so the game was on. Like
Real good vibes.
Yeah. It
I
was
love
really,
it.
really good vibes.
Culture. So speaking of culture, one of your names, because you've got a couple. We've got FloJo, we've got Cool Blue, and we've got Charm City Blue.
Charm City Blue was just kind of like a name that I just because, all right, here's my thing.
Do it. Let's do it.
Here's my thing. Everybody shits on Charm City. And it's like, we've kind of been like demonized to a degree. And it's like, when you hear about Charm City, you think about, of course, the Wire references and Homicide and the thing. Like it's like every time somebody brings up Charm City, it's always in a negative light. Unless you know people who know people from here, that's like, no, that's not the resume for everything.
Yeah.
And I kind of take it as a badge of honor to be from here, because it's like everybody who kind of is like, it's like even like some of like the surrounding areas, and I hate to like kind of highlight that, but even some of the surrounding areas, it's like, oh, you from Baltimore? Yeah. It's
Like, don't do a city like that.
yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like my thing, that's our real thing with like even like the Blue Talk is just to change the narrative in general. So it's like, if you don't know, you will soon enough.
If you don't know, you will soon enough. He is light, I am light. We both believe in the light in Baltimore City, in Charm City. Let's grow. The world ain't simple no more. Even if I choose love, it's an invitable war?
Yeah.
Is that what that's what you said?
So even if I choose love, it's invited with war.
Yo, that. I wish I could cry on demand. I wish I could just make myself cry right now, but I can't. So I'm going to ask you to just break down just that right there. The world ain't simple no more. Even if I choose love,
it's invited with war.
It's invited with war.
Yeah, so like at that point in time, like I said, I was head diving at when I made that last record too, the Open Letter record. It's just that like I felt like even with everything that's going on, it's kind of like a war of the minds type thing, where it's like, even when you are the guy out here that's embracing and choosing love and choosing positivity, like in the morning I try to put an inspirational quote out at least once a day, or I try to when I'm in my work truck, I try to like say words of encouragement or whatever the case may be. And it's like the war of the minds kind of comes back, and it always haunts and plagues. And it's like your past failures, your past mistakes, your past mishaps, they always come to like tap you on the shoulder to see whether or not you're actually good enough at what you got going on. And it's like everybody goes through it, but it's like my biggest issue is that like physically, when I choose love, it's war. That's a mixture of, you know, like battling with your spouse relationship-wise, battling with the world, and then battling internally. It's like, even if I choose love, it's invited with war. Like, it's like a misinterpretation of what we say between one another. Like, because like some people think me and my wife don't argue. I don't know how that. Like, so it's like, you know, it's like, even if I choose love in that sense, it's like it could be misinterpreted and war of the minds clash. That's another thing. Out in the world, I could say something with love, but if it's not necessarily given in the right vein or said the right way, it could be taken as harm. So then clash, war of the minds, or just internally in my mind, I could be thinking one thing, and then it's like, remember that time when you did this, or remember that time when you said this, or remember that time when you did that, and that just starts to spin in your head, and that's a war of the mind itself. So it's like,
wow. All y'all, this is a privilege. This is a privilege to be able to have a space that we are creating right now, where you feel comfortable enough to even share that, to even break that down. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back into that vulnerability piece, and that's just a little bit of the light weight of his words. So we're gonna play this last song for you all. So listen, vibe out with us. Please vibe out. If you feel so inclined to rap a little bit, you know, let it out. You ain't got to hold nothing back. All right, so listen up to Open Letter, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. What's the point of trying to live if you ain't never tried? Do I run away from hurt? Do I stay inside? At the bottom of the bucket, stubborn pride. I complain about the past, staring down this empty glass. World ain't simple no more. Even if I choose love, it's invited with war. I can never gain peace on this battlefield. One day at a time, keep me humble still. You can say I won, made 30 in the city, you charmed to kill everything walking, so consider I'm harmed. When the sun rises, I just gotta thank my father, the one that made heaven, the body I harbor. The lady named Blue, consider my goddess. If I lose the whole world, then I'm still on target. If you're riding with me, better thoughts is my guide of entry. I'ma speak more life. All
right, that's it. I was jamming too. I was in a jam. My eyes were closed. I wasn't even looking at you. I couldn't even tell.
I didn't know if he was gonna let the whole thing rock or not. So
they gotta go listen. You gotta go listen. That Piff, unless you wanted to run that back, because I told you that's my favorite song. I will listen to that joint over and over and over and over again. It puts me in a mood to reflect. Usually I put on jazz music or something like that, but that was the mellow tones, the hip hop, the jazz, the calmness. Like I felt real cool. Like I just needed a glass of wine, give me a cigar, and I was.
There it is.
Woo, baby. Dat Piff, SoundCloud. You can also go ahead. No, please.
I'm sorry. YouTube.com/Kenny Pear, KENNYPEAR. I just dropped the music video, of course, for the Sorry record, the intro record, and then I'm dropping the music video for Flowers in about a week or 3.
Word of mouth alert! Word of mouth alert! He's dropping something. You said a week or 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we just recorded a Blue Talk episode Monday. My wife got a photo shoot coming up. I possibly have another video shoot coming up, and then whatever he got on the book. So we keep him busy.
Yeah.
Shout out to EW Images.
We will wait. Say, please, again.
Shout out to EW Images.
EW Images. Go check out Blue Talk. Go listen to the music. Go support Lady Blue. How do I? Let's shamelessly plug you in.
1626 Beauty. I'm about to say, like, go online. 1626beauty.com. Plug in for cosmetic brushes and cleaners. Ladyblue.co. It's a mixture of lifestyle, travel vlogging. Sis videos on Instagram.
But what is a sis video?
It's encouragement.
Oh.
Run up to the camera, go sis.
I love it. Was there anything else that you wanted to add? Any other projects? I know you talked about the video that's coming up.
Like you said, you can find all the music on that Piff. Midnight Music 2, City Charm, the Boy Who Cried Aura. It's a couple of projects. I'm about to say I'm about 4 or 5 projects in.
Yes,
so
you are.
5, yeah. 5.
My word. You're just gonna keep growing. I hope you are giving yourself time and space to just a little. I know. It may sound a little.
No. It's crazy because even with you saying that, like, it's like you kind of catch tunnel vision. So it's like you think about it, but you don't think about it.
Okay.
So it's like, I won't lie to you. Like, I've thought about it throughout the process, but I haven't really necessarily sat down, like you said, and given myself because it's like, I don't want to be that person where I look behind and I'm like, oh, look at all that I've accomplished. And it's like, sometimes when you kind of turn back and you look behind, you kind of get lost in like I accomplished this, I accomplished this, I accomplished that, and then you become stagnant. So it's like, as long as the W's are there, God got me, I'm good to go.
Let's grow.
I'm good to go.
Bars. I know we're about to bring this to an end, but check out the feet. When I first met Cool Blue, him, maybe about like 10 years ago at this point, I think, one of the things that we would converse about is his cool, fly ass sneakers. Always. The man is always ready. Look at him. They white. First off.
These old.
Are they?
They not old. My wife said they not old.
I came in wearing my Jordans on purpose because I was like, how am I going to match his fly? I just want to put that out there.
No, these are just some Coach sneakers. I'm about to say just like it's summertime, so summertime white on whites. Like I'm about to say that's kind of the motto for me. Summertime white on whites.
Oh,
I mean, you Jade up though. Like
I hear
Jade and Jays. That's a sneaker segment. Jade and Jays.
I'm with it.
There it is.
Y'all, shameless plug to the Be More brand. Boom.
Good for you.
Oh, thank you. Greatest city in America.
Oh my goodness.
Baltimore, baby. Black owned.
I need one of those.
You need one?
I definitely need one of those.
Oh, let me tag you. I'll tag you. Giving thanks. Again, giving thanks.
Thank you. Like I said, I'm run of the mill, and it's like people that I come in contact with that I know have platforms that I know speak their mind and have a positive outlook on things. Like I try to connect, and it's like doing this run, I'm trying to hit as many people as I possibly can, and I thank you for opening up your time. And like I said, my big thing is, and I always say this, I always close with this, time is currency. How you spend your time, how you spend your money, how you spend your energy is a reflection of. So, thank you.
Wise words. Let's grow. Check us out. You heard all the information. Share, repost, like, subscribe, all of that. See y'all next time. Remember, word of mouth travels faster than anything else, and black arts is black history.
There it is. There it is.